Hi, Naya's Family Collective. It's Sarah, and I'm shouting because I'm kind of tired, and this is like take 3. And I'm determined to do a video just because I want to. I want to be part of the family. It is December 12th, 2017. I've done some test runs and I couldn't hear myself, so I'm kind of speaking up. And then I did a 10-minute video I really liked, but apparently I forget to save it or something. I would like to say it's all due to Mercury retrograde, but I did this before, about 6 weeks ago, before Mercury was retrograde. And I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit today about the ending of the year. 2017 has been a number 1 vibration, which has been extremely important, laying down the foundation. And I was going to look up, but I got beside myself, and I did not look up what Chinese year we are in. I know what year we're going into, but let me see which Chinese year we're going out of, because I just wanted to talk to you about different vibrations. Okay, year of the rooster. We're going out of the year of the rooster if you want to look that up. So February 16th, 2018, we'll be going into the year of the dog. And I think it was the year of the wood dog or the mountain dog, because in Chinese astrology, I believe they have 12 animals, just like we have 12 signs of the zodiac. But they differentiate them a little further into, like, every 12 years, if there's a year of the rabbit or whatnot, then one 12-year cycle, it's going to be the wood element of the rabbit, and then 12 years later, like the water element, and then 12 years later, the metal element, and then 12 years later, the fire element of the rabbit. Still that sign, but then a different element twist on it. So it gets real varied. So I know the dog is an earth year. I believe the rooster was a fire year. I'm not sure. But one thing I wanted to tell you guys is just about sun sign astrology. It is fun, but I call it pop astrology. You know, if you want to look up your sun sign in the newspaper or magazine or whatever, probably on your tablet these days, because obviously there cannot only be 12 personalities in the world. So that's why a lot of people don't really relate to that, because maybe they're more their rising sign or they're more their moon sign, you know. But even within sun sign, which is basically your human ego and the way you want to express yourself in the world, human personality, it's differentiated down to what we call decans or decans, like personalities born the 1st through the 10th will be one way, the 10th through the 20th another way, and the 20th through the 30th is a little bit different interpretation to it. So the sun sign naturally is important because it's a big part of your ego, and then if you have a lot of planets around your sun sign, which some people do, they're really going to exhibit that sun sign strong. But sometimes people don't. The older you get, the assignment is to kind of grow more into your ascendant, which is your spiritual mission. There is kind of a look to your ascendant too. But then then your moon sign, and then also it depends on which house you were born with that sun sign in, you know, because the zodiac is a round circle with 12 houses. And then same thing with moon, and then the ratios and aspects to all of that makes a big difference. So if you take somebody's life path, say their numerology, you add up your month, day, and year of birth, and that's your numerological path. And Pythagoras, the father of all mathematics, I think he was born about 500 years before Christ. He was the one that assigned vibrations to each of the numbers. He was the one that came up with the 0 through 9 numeric system that we still use today. And a lot of the geniuses, Einstein, and just a lot of the geniuses that, of course, I can't think of right now, were occult, but that's just was written out of our everyday textbooks. So we're going to go, 2018 is, my other videos were so much better. See, now I'm tired. 2018 is not only a 2-year, comes after the 1 year naturally, but it's an 11-year, so it's an octave up. So that'll be interesting. The way you go about things in 11-year, a master year, is through spirituality and through your intention and manifestation. You really can't force things physically, so it's not going to be about how hard you work or anything like that. But I'm talking, these are like universal years for all of us. But back to astrology, with our solar system designed as it is now, and I know astronomy demoted Pluto to like an asteroid, made it part of the asteroid belt, but we still use it as a planet in astrology. But we have all of those archetype vibrations within us. It's just like our DNA, or just like a molecule, or you'll see like an atom with little things rotating around it. We have all of the planets and some imprint according to our astrology chart within us. And we're going to display that in different personality types, and some are fractured and some need healing, and some are challenging, and some are gifts that we'll use for the world, and they'll change and mature throughout our life. But so on YouTube or any places where I see people, talking about just your sun sign, well, just think of it as the energy of, say, Taurus, or the energy of Pisces, because you have that somewhere within you. And to not like that sign is just like saying, well, I have brown eyes, but I carry the blue-eyed recessive gene. I mean, you got all that energy imprinted within you. It's just how it's configured. So we use 10 planets. There are 12 houses. We also use asteroid goddesses. We use uranium points. We use the Arabic points of fortune. We use fixed stars. We use just so many things you could actually put in your astrology chart. It would just turn out like a black dot, Your natal chart, your birth chart, that's what we use all your life, but then you have different charts that spin off that. Like your progress chart is to the age you are now, and what you look like now, what you're working on now, what your personality looks like now. So that's, I had a client once that said he was fairly knowledgeable in astrology, and I thought we'd really tick because he was a double Pisces like me, sun sign Pisces and rising sign Pisces, which in itself is very rare to find. And so in the middle of our reading, he goes, and what about Gemini? What is that? Just like the most worthless sign? What kind of student of astrology is that? And then I just said, well, my moon sign is Gemini. My husband is a Gemini. My sister's a Gemini, so I'm kind of partial to Gemini. Let's see if Sammy wants in. I've got a lot of cats, you guys. Sammy's right here. Let's see if he wants in. Sammy, you want in? You want in? You want in? Okay. If you can just hang on a minute. See all the cats? I don't know if you can see all the cats. That Spirit, he's a foster cat. This is Kumquat. She's a little doll. I think I've shown y'all Sophie before. This is Angel, and she's truly an angel. She's a little foster kitty. Okay. What were we talking about? And I don't know how to upload these either, so I'm going to just send this to G-Man. I enjoy all of your videos. A lot of times I just have time to look at them and put a thumbs up, but I enjoy all of them. And I wanted to wish y'all Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Just don't make any new decisions all through December because of Mercury retrograde. It's been in Sagittarius, so it's asking us to rethink judgments, philosophies, religion, people of different nationalities, foreign lands, foreign languages, travels of the mind, or physical travels. You can get a lot of insight during Mercury retrograde. It's a natural phenomenon that happens about 4 times a year, but it's in a different sign each time it retrogrades, so it's going to affect your chart differently. The point I'm trying to make along here with this cat choir is that we are infinite beings. We're so complex that, if you just take someone's sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, and their life path, just that alone, and we're very unique. And then it just goes very, very complex underneath that. So try to steer away from just thinking about sun sign only, guys, okay? So Merry Christmas, cosmic hugs to you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.